the next three indicators we're going to be covering are the economic news, the EMA, and the momentum bars. Okay, so the economic news is just a very simple indicator that's going to tell you what news events are coming up. So the important thing to know is that this is set to your PC time. So whatever your computer time is, your computer clock, it's going to be connected to that time. So even though my trading platform is based on US time, it's going to tell me in my local time, which is in Brisbane time zone, Australia, that these are the news events that are coming up. Okay, so very simple. You've also got the opportunity, or you've got the option over here to give you sound alerts. So it can give you sound alerts based on news events coming up. So that's an option you can select. You can select different colorings for it, and so on and so forth. There's a few different options on that. But in essence, this is a basic, simple news indicator. The second indicator we have is an EMA indicator. So this is going to give you buy and sell arrows based on what price is doing and the price action and what the EMA is giving you. So you're going to have, it'll be very awesome to catch these long periods of a selling opportunities where you've got the price trading below the zero line, and the EMA has given you a signal to sell. But that's in essence what this is going to do. It's going to paint green bars when the price is above the zero line, and it's going to paint red bars when the price is below the zero line. So that is what that looks like. We might just have to activate the paint bars. Oh, I do have it activated. Let's just see. I might just reload that. Oh, okay. I need to zoom in a bit more to see them clearer. So there we go. It's going to show you the green and red arrows and bars, and the bar coloring will change based on where the price or where the bar closes. So as long as the bar is closing above the zero line, it's going to be green. When it closes below the zero line, it's going to be red. So that can be an assistance to help you to determine when to buy and sell, or at least in which direction of trade you should be in. Okay, and then the next one we're looking at is the momentum bars. Now, the momentum bars indicator has got a setting A and a setting B. So the setting A can go anywhere up to 100, and the setting B can go up to 58. So those are settings that can be optimized using the automated strategy that this indicator is linked to. So we're going to cover the automated strategy in a future video. But what this does is this gives you an indication of support and resistance in the market according to the indicator, where there are levels of stop taking happening. It's going to give you arrows. It's going to give you a few different options. We set this one on bar close, and it's got a few coloring options over there. So that's just going to paint areas on the chart. It's going to draw lines, and based on green for buy and red for sell, it's going to tell you what is more likely to be happening in the market. So often you'll get a line drawn like this. So where this arrow first occurs, this is where this line is going to be painted, and this line is going to continually run, and you'll notice that price will often come and retest these levels, bounce off, and often price will also just fluctuate around these levels before they get a direction. So just by changing those values on the indicator, you're going to get different coloring bars and these different support and resistance levels, or these breakout levels. But as I mentioned, this is part of a strategy, which is the analytical bar strategy, and this can be put through the strategy analyzer, and those setting A and setting B are optimized. I'll just as a very quick example, apply to this chart. This is just default settings, nothing that's been optimized. Apply that strategy. So if I very quickly look, so this was a 2 trend 852. So I'll quickly go to that. I'll apply this, the indicator, sorry. I want to apply the same settings to the indicator because that is what's loaded on the chart. So 2 arrow, setting A8, setting B52. So indicator, what I can actually do is I can remove this indicator because the one that's currently, the strategy will put its own indicator there. So what this basically does is it's going to buy and sell based on signals from the indicator that you put through the optimizer. So you open up the strategy analyzer and you put the strategy through the analyzer, and that's going to give you the settings to apply to a chart, and then it's going to paint those the entries that the strategy would have taken based on those settings. So if this setting was activated right now, we would be in a buy signal all the way up there. And that's just a history of the positions taken by the strategy had it been active. So this is a strategy we'll cover on a later video, but this is the indicator, the momentum bars that is attached to that strategy. Okay. Alright, so that is basically the 3 indicators we're covering in this video. The next video we will be covering the following indicators, which are the pennants, shadow trading, and the other shadow trading. So the 2 variants of the shadow trading and the pennants indicator. Okay, thank you.